Oh, yeah. Okay. Just want more silence.
Time to meet up with everyone again. We need to go to Party's DI.
Maybe she overslept.
We're here. What's... Oh, maybe she...
But I was told she had left first thing this morning.
And now Sino's here, but Nilu's still nowhere to be found.
We interrogated the people in charge of the caravan on the day of the incident. But they were technically the victims of the case, and all their goods were lost, so there was no evidence to investigate. Their goods are certainly suspicious, but until we recover them, all we can do is to observe the caravan under the guise of protection. We contacted the original seller of the gem. Apparently, he sold the other half to a young man in the desert, but that's all he could tell us.
Wait, you think Nilu...
Traveler, Candace, there's no time to waste. Let's try to follow her trail. Tainari, can you stay back and explain the situation to everyone when they... Let's start with the Grand Bazaar. We should ask around for clues.
Mr. Zubair!
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
We're looking for Nilu.
Nilu. She left bright and early this morning. Said she had to help out a friend.
Was she by herself? And did you happen to see which gate she used to leave the city?
She definitely left alone. As for the direction, I think she left through the gate to the north.
So, the complete opposite direction of Pardis Di.
Did something happen? This is no time for practical jokes.
Mr. Zubair, could you send word to Pardis Di if Nilu comes back to the Grand...
Of course.
We will. All right. Let's leave through the north gate and see... Miss Nahida, have...
Nilu? Oh yes, I saw her head out of the city.
Which way
That way, I believe.
Was there anyone following her?
I mean, it looked like she was in a good mood.
10 points for agility.
Excuse me. Have any of you seen Miss Nilu from
Yes, General. I saw Miss Nilu cross the bridge after leaving the city this morning.
Wait, could that be the person?
Did you see the man's face?
Unfortunately, no. Yes, General.
Let's keep going.
Are you running away? The trail ends here.
With this many traces, it's easy to get mixed up. Sure. We'll continue analyzing the...
Arasaka, it's you! Why would you need to hide? Oh. Let things slip, huh? Okay, we just have one question. Did you... Really? Which one? A messy pile of rocks? Oh, that makes sense! Thank you, Arasaka, about the other thing you mentioned. Well, let's kill Sino and Kid.
The Fane of Ashwata? Where did you get this information?
We were...
All right, I trust you. Another vision? Was Nilu one of the voices? Let's head towards the ruins for now. We should be getting close.
This area is usually full of treasure hoarders. It's Nilu! Hey!
I don't think she can hear us.
Come on, let's go!
Is this really necessary?
Nilu! Nilu! We knew there'd be a bad guy with you! Leave her alone, you...
Yep, even Lucy's not talking. Ah, well.
What are you doing here?
Can't we stick to one question at a time?
What dreadful cacophony! Are we not allowed a quiet place to practice?
Sarouche!
Ah, Pale Floater. And my Yasnapati!
You know this red floating being?
Excuse you! I, Sorouche, am a noble Pari, and the Bloomguard of Quarina.
Sarouche is a Pari we met in the Vorukasha Oasis. She's really nice. You just have to get used to the way she talks.
Ooh.
So you were the one who bought the other gem.
A Wijat Eye Pari. Sounds like something I've read about before. Now's not the time for riddles. Everyone in the city is still worried about Nilu.
Message?
Don't tell me Rashnu fell asleep halfway there. Again!
Oh, hearing that name, this is all starting to check out.
Who's Rashnu?
Hold on, let's take this one thing at a time. First, what are you guys doing here?
Sarouche, they're here! I've had enough of these insufferable rascals, wreaking havoc in the desert right and left! Wake up, Rashnu! We need to teach them a lesson or we'll never get another good night's sleep. I'll trap them with my thorns when they pass by, and you can... Perfect! They don't stand a chance! Let's give them a taste of sheer terror!
What in the... Thorns? Boss, the wagon is stuck! Huh?
Now! Behold my might!
Bombs! There are bombs falling from the sky! Ah!
Huh. Perish, you scoundrel! Who might you be? Brazen youth! Have you any idea to whom you... So you're not entirely ignorant after all. But if those scoundrels...
You really can get along with anyone, huh?
Sethos fulfilled his duty well. I have come here for a monumental task.
What task?
I heard Lesser Lord Kusanali is currently celebrating her birthday in the city. As her familiars, the Pari have decided to bestow upon her, as decided by Elder Zervin, the Bloomguard of the Pari, that would be me, will present the dance of Sebzerus to... Good thing I did. How was I to know the current version is nothing like the original?
Well, there are bound to be changes over the centuries.
appreciated young Nilu's determination, so I invited her here to practice it.
Oh, so that's what happened. Feels like we've been chasing bad guys for days, but in the end, there were no...
That would explain why they chose a remote path away from Aru Village.
Okay, remind Paimon not to get on Candace's bad side. Oh yeah! What exactly is...
It was a gift from King Deshret to Lesser Lord Kusanali. I only know the basics. I never thought these two gems could be connected to the relic from the legend. But...
And Lesser Lord Kusanali turned the Quarina into a divine bird, tasked with guarding the border between New Birth.
So Candace actually saw things recorded by the WeChat app.
Technically, the eye belongs to Lesser Lord Kusanali. I don't fully understand your reasoning, but if this is the decision of the group, as well as my Yasnapati, then, well, are you going to let me teach the girl the dance of Sub-Zeros, or do you intend to drag this on incessantly?
She's got a point. Now that we know it was all a false alarm, let's go back and tell everyone what happened.
I'll tell the other Matra to keep an eye out for that caravan. If we...
Focus! No more distractions!
It was all just a misunderstanding. How are the preparations going?
I think I'll check it over.
Great! We don't have to worry about missing the parade! Whoa, Paimon!
Actually, I have a favor to ask as well. These are the decorations for the flower carriage. Could you bring them to the Sanctuary of Surasthana? And it would mean a lot to have the Night of Flowers personally decorated.
You can count on... We're done. Now we just have to go to the Sanctuary of Surasthana. Wonder what the sanctuary looks like the night before the festival. Let's go check it out! That should be good. All we need to do now is wait for the parade tomorrow.
Are those Parisaras?
On that topic, I wonder how much it's worth. An alarm. Yes, that's what I heard just now. Dear friends, it is time to come together and
Oh,
play
no.
genius and...
Oh. Nope.
Great Archon, you have a long life ahead of you. Isn't it too early to draw such a Thank you for your kindness, Great Archon. But we Pari have our own duties, and we find the city a bit too noisy. Well, that's also true. I have fond memories of my adventures with Pale Floater and my Yasnapati.
Really? It felt like this Sub-Zero's festival had surprises for everyone. When you called out the Aranara, Paimon nearly fell out of the... No wonder Arasaka was so flustered. He was trying to keep it a secret. Oh, Paimon's sure everyone in Sumeru loved the surprise. Nahida?
Pale Floater! This spot is reserved for the mighty Pari.
Paimon's the only one allowed to float next to her. Happy birthday!
Okay.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder